Welcome you all for another session on abstract base class. While discussing inheritance, I have already explained you the concept of a shape class followed by polygon and closed conic classes. Another again from polygon, I can derive triangle, I can derive rectangle, from closed conic, I may derive circle, I may derive ellipse, etc. Now, if I observe this hierarchy, then I come to know that even while asking to draw, I can say something like this: draw a shape for some shape for me." Okay, but obviously, the person to whom I'm asking, that person will ask, "What type of shape?" Means, though I'm saying draw shape, that drawing shape, it don't have the actual implementation detail. So I can say draw shape. I mean, draw is a method for that shape class, but that draw method don't have any implementation detail. So obviously, when that implementation detail will be available, is it available for polygon or is it available for closed conic? Obviously not. Even I cannot draw polygon. I cannot draw closed conic. Then what I can draw? Yes, I can draw triangle, because related to triangle, I know the exact procedure. Related to rectangle, I know the exact procedure. Same applies for circle as well as ellipse. So I can draw the classes which are present over here, such as triangle, rectangle, circle and ellipse, but I cannot draw shape, polygon or closed conic, though draw is a part of shape class and polygon class and closed conic class. So if this type of problem is there, if the this is the situation, then for handling this situation, what I can do is, here I can declare that draw method in my base class, but obviously I cannot provide the implementation detail. So shape class will be a class with a draw method not having any implementation detail. So if this is the situation, then in that case, this shape class is called as a abstract base class, and the method which is present in this shape class, that draw method without implementation detail, that method is called as a pure virtual function. So, what is abstract base class? Abstract base class is a class which contains a pure virtual function as one of its member. So, if I am having one of the member as pure virtual function, then that class is called as abstract base class. So, obviously, this is my abstract base class. Automatically this is also abstract base class. Why? Because still I'm not having any implementation detail for this polygon class, whereas this triangle and rectangle, now they are no more abstract base classes, they are called as concrete classes. Why? Because I'm having a definite method for implementation of triangle, I'm having a definite method for drawing a rectangle. So let's summarize what is an abstract base class. Abstract base class is a class containing at least one pure virtual function. Now when I'm saying that this is a class with a method which is called as a pure virtual method, and that method don't have the implementation, it just have the declaration. Okay, so the very obvious thing is instance of that abstract base class is not allowed. Okay, so why it is not allowed? Because this class is a class which is containing a method where it don't have its implementation detail. Okay, so that's why this abstract base class cannot be instantiated. I cannot create the instance of this particular class. A concrete class must override and implement all pure virtual function present into base class so that it can be instantiated. So let me once again come towards this side. So this was a shape class containing draw method, which was the pure virtual function. So obviously I cannot create the instance of this shape class by making the object. Polygon is derived from this shape. So obviously through the property of inheritance, that draw method is available in this polygon. But again for polygon also I cannot provide the implementation detail related to draw method. I cannot provide the implementation detail. So obviously my polygon will automatically convert as a abstract base class. But when I come towards through the one more hierarchy of inheritance, when I come to the third level as triangle and rectangle, yes, now I'm having the details related to the implementation of triangle as well as the drawing rectangle. So my triangle and rectangle will become the concrete class. So I can create instance of my triangle, instance of rectangle, instance of circle as well as instance of ellipse. But I cannot create instance of shape, I cannot create instance of polygon, and I cannot create instance of closed conic. Okay. Now my abstract base class may contain other member function also. It is quite possible that you can create the other member function in your abstract base class. Through the property of inheritance, that function will automatically available in its all derived classes. But you obviously you are not able to use that particular function through the object of your abstract base class. If you want to declare the variables, even you want to declare the data, you can declare that data inside the abstract base class, but obviously it has to be protected because I cannot create the instance of abstract base class. So object of that abstract class is not going to be there. So through inheritance only I can access that particular data member. So that's why I have to declare that data member either protected or public. So now I would like to ask you a question. Does abstract base class contain constructor and destructor? Answer to this is no. Abstract base class cannot contain constructor and destructor. Why? Obviously, I am not able to create the instance of abstract base class. So obviously no question of my constructor and destructor, because role of constructor is when I am going to create the instance of that particular class by making the object. At that time for initialization of that object, I can give a call to constructor. In the same manner, when that object is about to destroy, destructor is called. Now for abstract base class, I cannot create the instance, so no question of constructor and destructor. So this is the example which discuss whatever we have initially discussed with the help of that flow diagram. So this is my base class shape. Inside the base class shape, here I have declared this pure virtual function. So how you are going to declare a pure virtual function? You will use a keyword virtual followed by returning data type followed by function name. Then inside the bracket, if you want to pass any argument, you can pass. But followed by that, you don't have a function body. You will have equal sign and 0. So if you are declaring it in this fashion, then it is called as a pure virtual function. This is a polygon class. This is a closed conic class derived from shape class. And inside this, I'm not overriding this draw method. So that's why automatically polygon and closed conic both will become abstract base classes. Then I'm once again deriving triangle and rectangle from polygon, and I'm overriding draw method inside triangle as well as inside rectangle. In the same manner, I'm creating a new classes circle and ellipse where I'm deriving that from closed conic class. And while deriving that, I'm overriding the draw method. So obviously my triangle, rectangle, circle and ellipse will become the concrete classes because I have already overridden the pure virtual function which is present in my base class. This is my main, where inside the main I have created a base class pointer and I have created an array of triangle, object of a triangle, object of a rectangle, object of circle and object of ellipse. And by using that pointer I'm just accessing that draw method. So obviously what will be the output? The output will be first my output will be drawing triangle, second output will be drawing rectangle, third output will be drawing circle, and fourth output will be drawing ellipse. So in this manner, we are going to access the pure virtual function by overriding that into a derived class. Hope you have understood the concept of abstract base class, concrete class, and pure virtual function. So in our today's session, we have discussed what do you mean by abstract base class, what do you mean by concrete class, and what do you mean by pure virtual function. Thank you very much.